Okay, my name is Lisa, and I am going to demonstrate how you measure non-visually. Um, there's a couple different ways you can do it. The first thing you want to do is a lot of blind people will keep their measuring cups on a ring. Mine aren't on a ring, but I do have them together. And since they are together, I'm able to determine which cup is which by the relationship that they have to each other. So biggest is a cup, and then a half, and then a third and a quarter. So if I needed to measure a half a cup of water, let's say, or it could be oil or anything, I'm going to use this cereal bowl to catch any overfill. I'm placing my thumb on the edge of the handle, and I'm going to stop when it gets full. So I'm going to pour into this measuring cup. And I did overfill, as you can see, but I had this cereal bowl, so that's no problem. And then once the liquid got to my finger, then obviously I would be able to pour that into a mixing bowl or whatever it is that I'm actually wanting the measurement for. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is measure some small amounts of liquid. So somebody years ago came up with the great idea of taking metal measuring spoons and bending them. So we actually call them the dippers. And so if you were measuring something like, say, for example, you needed a teaspoon of vanilla, that's really hard to do visually. And it's also really hard to do non-visually. So I'm going to go ahead and take the teaspoon, and I'm going to dip into, if I can get the lid off of this. This is some maple syrup, and it is, so then you would dip in the liquid, making sure that there's enough liquid in the container, and then you would dip in, go all the way to the bottom, come straight up, and then you could go ahead and dump that into your bowl. So that's how you'd measure small amounts of liquid. This is maple syrup. It smells really good. And I'm going to set those over there. The other thing, when you're measuring dry ingredients, that's really easy to do non-visually. So let's just say, for example, I needed 1 cup of rice. So I'm going to grab my 1 cup measurement. I'm going to dip into the rice, and all you have to do is just tactily fill with your hand and make sure that that is a full measurement. You could even use a knife to level it off if you wanted to, but it's really easy to do. And then if you could dump this obviously into whatever it is that you were into your rice cooker or anything like that.